That's why on the movie Purge, remember this, his name was Carmelo. Remember he was talking through the cloud. He was like, come on, man, people wake up. You see he got his sign down, his ensign down there, like the flag thing. That's why remember Colin Kaepernick, remember it said that he would gather us up with his ensign. That's why Colin Kaepernick was kneeling to the flag instead of standing for it. It was all just some high level Masonic, symbology of, oh yeah, the Messiah is here trying to gather up his saints. So let us not let's just kneel. We don't want to be gathered up. We want to stay here and do what thou wilt. We don't want to exodus. You know what I'm saying? Because as it's written, let's read it. In Isaiah 19:19-20, in that day there should be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord, and it should be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt. For they shall cry unto the Lord because of the oppressors, and he shall send them a savior, a great one, and he shall deliver them. So we just gonna have our Messiah amongst us. There's no way around it. That's why Obama in the ancient times was the Akhenaten. You see what I'm saying? It's all right here. So that's why you see Obama, he's in the ancient times, he was the Pharaoh of Egypt. So he had to be in that area to establish everything. It's the Akhenaten. So as during that time, he was around Egypt amongst the altars. And as it's written in 2 Thessalonians, how the Antichrist would go inside the temples of God and declare himself God and say he is God. I done shown it millions of times on my channel. He was the only president to go into the altars and to the pyramids. You see what I'm saying? He was the only president to ever go into the pyramids. It's all in our face. So hear this right quick. This video is near end. So let's hear this. Remember I was talking about Over the Rainbow by the Wizard of Oz. So let's talk about their left-hand side. I went up to the sky. Remember Obama, he said I would go up, I would ascend into the heavens and be like the Most High. Way up high. They exalt themselves above a headstone. Saw all the colors of the rainbow. Now that rainbow, that's why Obama, created this the so-called, the sodomite laws, the same-sex laws. Because when you understand that, when the Most High, when the flood happened, the rainbow was a covenant between the earth and the Father. So the sodomite kingdom like to hide behind that to say, okay, well, you destroyed the earth, but you can't destroy it again because you say you want to destroy the earth again by flood. To be by fire. So they like to hide behind that rainbow. So that's why Obama, when he was in office, he pushed it heavy. And that's why he said, I make love to men, daily, but in the imagination. Because what he's trying to say is how we're living in Obama is the God of this world. And you're living in his imagination, all of his sin, all his chaos, and you're living in it. So they we saw all the colors of the rainbow. We saw the sodomite kingdom gonna rise up, Sodom and Gomorrah. I could fly. So, I got liberated. I could float. I went over the wall. I exalted above that headstone on that altar.